this piece and cut this music down, man. Like, get it on up in here so they can see us, man. We got this old Tiger Woods crash still right there. We got the great and everything's good. Put a 1 in the chat and yeah, that kind of thing.
You said
yeah, you know, and you know, put that thing in the chat, man. That's all I'm asking. Can you do that for a player partner?
For a 1-2 skipper fruit.
For the skipper few on a 1-2. Can you can you put that thing? Actually, you know what? I'm finna be a little petty.
Okay.
Cause
that's all right. This is hashtag KIPP. Right?
Look, cause I was gonna put up the picture, like a sensible picture, but they don't never give us the goddamn courtesy to do that. So let me go ahead and throw that mug shot up like I was going to.
The muggity mug.
Yeah, I'm saying, let me go ahead and throw that mug shot up like I was going to, because, you know, we want to keep it all fair, you know. We can't be giving out no extra courtesies and shit.
No, sir.
You know.
It's not extended.
Nah, so as y'all see on the screen, we're talking about Mrs. Chop, El Chapo's wife.
Well, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, I forgot about the show. We do got a show going on, huh? I do deserve to tell people who I am. We just look.
That's another hashtag KIPP.
Look,
it just feel like we all here just chopping it with each other.
Yeah, right. Like, look. I'm like, look. Just get right to the damn shit. Let's just go ahead and read the shit. Let's get right to it. This is. Take this goddamn mask off. Shit. This is.
I'm black man.
Well, yeah, you know, I just hate having to go out in public with that shit in. Mom's in here for show. This is Keep It Pimpin' podcast. No, it's not Keep It Pimpin' anymore. Sorry. Hold on. See, I ain't smoked yet. Hold on,
y'all. Hold on.
All
you gotta get that mental hollow tip.
This is Keep It P podcast, where we take news, everyday occurrences, and situations to show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I'm your boy, your man. Like, I'm all fucked up today. Just all fucked up. I'm your man, Jay Lava, and I'm always being accompanied by my most gracious host, the factotum, the guy that be bringing all the stories to y'all. Tell him who you is, man.
It's TZ Von Savage. Wheat be the chocolate taps on my raps. Sheep navigates on the sweeter cat naps.
Nah. You know you ain't going nowhere with that one. You know that. You know you're not going nowhere.
I'm just gonna stop there.
Yeah,
I was trying to.
Yeah,
I was hoping you.
It's kind of nowhere. Look. It's nowhere to say
okay.
that without saying it to their beat and shit. So that's gonna automatically give it away.
I was trying.
I see where you was going.
I tried it. You know what I'm saying? I tried it.
I see you trying it, but nah. You ain't gonna. You can't get away with that one there, brother. All right, check this out, man. I wanted to read this story to y'all because obviously you can have your husband can be El Chapo, but you could be like used to a certain lifestyle, and you're still gonna have to like want to try to get out there and get that money. So it sounds like that's the case that we got with Miss El Chapolino. So I'm Miss L Chopner. So I'm gonna read y'all. I'm just read y'all a little bit about how she got caught up with the bag. Still trying to go hard. I would think that they had enough money stacked up and sat to the side, like she didn't have to do that anymore. But apparently that's not the case. I put the story in the joint. Oh, you know what? That was breaking news. I snatched that up myself. You didn't send me that one. See, I was actually working.
What's that?
The El Chapo story. The El Chapo.
Yeah,
you ain't send me that.
Yeah, you know what? I had seen it, but you know, man. Hey.
Alright, yeah, because it is like a day old, but they say
it's a good piece, though.
they say El Chapo, the wife of El Chapo, arrested on international drug charges and trafficking charges. The wife of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Hey, I only want to. Hey, that sound like saying Candyman too many damn times. I don't want to say that shit. Mexican drug trafficking organization known as the Sinaloa Cartel were arrested. Sinaloa. Yeah, you got that one actually. Was arrested today in Virginia on charges related to her alleged involvement in international drug trafficking. Emma, 31. A dual U.S. Mexican citizen. There goes those model citizens again. Mexicans was arrested today in the airport. She was scheduled to make her initial appearance in federal court tomorrow for distribution of cocaine. So let me see. They say Mr. Guzman's already in. He made an escape from prison in 2015. And he did another one in 2016, then an extradition back to prison in 2017. So he's still up in there. He was convicted by a jury in the Eastern District of New York, and in 2019 for his role in the cartel. So she was trying to distribute 1 kilogram or more of heroin, 5 kilograms of cocaine, and 1,000 kilograms or more of marijuana, and 500 grams of methamphetamine for use. So she was going at the real big bag. That sounds actually pretty light for her and who she is.
That's what I was kind of saying. Like, that don't sound like that much stuff.
Well, she probably see, this is probably why she got caught. See, trying to do what Chapo was doing. Like, nah, I got this. I'm even better. Like, I know what he was doing. I could see him doing it. I can call the same people. I can do the same thing.
I know all the homies.
Mm-hmm. She's probably thinking about the purses that she want. There's probably a couple new Benzes that she want. And you know that shit don't go that far when you used to spending money like water. That shit don't go that far. So then that puts you out there in a position. So I asked y'all, Keep It P Posse. Keep It P Posse. That's so garbage. The Keep It P Posse. The Keep It P guys. I asked you guys, have you... Well, nah, that'll incriminate yourself all on the internet. Are you willing to take the same risks you was as a kid now these days to get some paper? Like, are you willing to risk that 20 years if you get caught to get some paper?
Hell no, because that's more like life now. Because if you at the end, further on, if you get that maximum
25,
listen, that's
tight on.
If you that whippersnapper,
yeah,
you can still bounce back.
Yeah. I mean, I guess well, she obviously didn't think so. How old is she? Let me see how old she is.
She's 31.
Yeah, she was still going for it.
You smell me?
Mom says stand by your man. Shit. She's probably trying to get some. She's probably trying to get some bread up. Well, then Mom said that she was probably trying to get some bread up to to get it a nigga or something, put on his books or something. You gotta, what I'm saying.
Real too.
You probably gonna have to try to live like a kingpin. You know what I'm saying? In jail is probably pretty costly.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, I like that though.
All right, and then
they don't make them like that no more though.
This one I'm gonna slide in there. I seen this too. I'm glad you kind of snatched this article. So it says Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling. Party, caramba, fiesta, forever face. The only dude that had a video. Look, hey. No, the video is the video is the most tripped out thing. If y'all never seen Hello by Lionel Richie, it's the weirdest video ever in life. Like he get up with this pretty blind girl. She's pretty as hell. And then like she goes to this painting class and she's making a sculpture, and at the end of the damn video, she done sculpted his goddamn face ass with the curl too. I don't know how she know the nigga had the curl. See, that was a bullshit part of the video. Like, come on, okay, you might have felt the contours of his face, but you won't know what a curl look like. You ain't never seen no curl.
Never.
You ain't never seen no curl.
Never.
All right, so this is the thing, and y'all, I wonder y'all know who upset about this article. The internet has a problem with the age gap in Lionel Richie's relationship. Lionel Richie has long time been in a relationship with his girlfriend Lisa, whatever her name is, since 2014. However, it was just last week that fans were introduced and examined to the new couple. His new girlfriend is allegedly 30 years old, and she cute too. If y'all didn't know, he's 71. Matter of fact, I got hold on. I got a picture of him.
I didn't know that. It makes sense.
I got a picture of him and his boo. There you go. You see that? So you know what I'm saying? He ain't looking like he's still looking a little young. He looks still like everything still work.
Hold on. Do you think he been getting them injections?
Of course. But I think I'm gonna say that for him. Yeah, probably be. Yeah, you can tell that he get it because he got that stuck facial expression, like he's always surprised type shit. Like, so yeah, he probably be getting them injections and all. But the thing is, man, before we even go on with the story, why is there such infatuation with people and who they date and what they doing just because they famous? Like, and that sounds like somebody we know. And he minded his own business. He ain't been in the news. He ain't been in no scandals. Why is it all of a sudden a big thing that he's dating who? Sophie Richie's former relationship with Scott Derrick. So if that's who he's fucking with, Sophie Richie, that's her name, Sophie. All right. Richie told US Weekly that in 2017, I'm scared to death. Are you kidding me? Of course, there are plenty of differences between a 19-year-old and a 30-year-old dating an older counterpart, but that didn't stop social media from highlighting the considerable.
That's his daughter. His daughter, I was gonna bring that up. His daughter was dating a little 19 and was dating Kardashian's baby daddy.
Oh, really though?
19 and he like 37 or something. So I was like, well, hey man, I ain't shy. You got it from a daddy.
Well, all I'm saying is, I mean, why can't the man have, a nice little piece on his way out the door? He got to go out with Mildred. I mean, if you got the means, I mean, like he got to go out.
I'm saying, if Mildred was rode out with you, then yeah, you got to ride it out with Mildred.
But it don't sound like Mildred had anything to do with this. I don't think Mildred got nothing to do with that. So, I ain't with that. So you sent me a couple other little stories here. Damn, you still send them to me? Oh, yeah. I forgot the one in the title, y'all. Sorry about that. Totally forgot about it.
Come on, man.
Children expelled after school finds out mom has an OnlyFans account. Let me show y'all moms. Because y'all might have thought something different, but that's mom's right there. So y'all might have thought it was Takesha or Shonda or something like that, but no. Her name is, do they say her name? Crystal Jackson. Damn, almost sound like somebody black, huh?
Don't it?
According to 44-year-old Crystal Jackson, her foray into OnlyFans began as a way to rekindle the spark with her 14-year-old marriage. Yeah, right. I went through menopause early, and I was just like, I wanted to, have that connection with my husband. Well, why he got to go watch you on OnlyFans? Why don't you have the personal in the bedroom connection? Now you sound like some bullshit already. So she said her and her husband Chris began posting content to OnlyFans, which reportedly ranges from pin-up style photos to sexy stories. Bullshit. Their hot wife content was a hit. Of course it was. That's what y'all put it out there for. When the couple began uploading OnlyFans only a little year ago, they made $15,000 in their first month. Listen, y'all. If y'all start an early OnlyFans, make sure you making that kind of paper. I think I said this before. Make sure make sure you making that kind of paper, because as y'all see, the dominant society has a lot of money to throw around for frivolous bullshit. I ain't paying for nobody for just to look at their hot wives with pinups and shit on Facebook, on OnlyFans. Like, you ain't let me strike, fam. I'm cool.
Hey, they got that on Facebook.
He said a new car is always better than a used older. Urban Moore Construction said a new car is always better than a used car. Harder to buy and used cars than they are used. So who wants a used car if you can afford a new car? You goddamn right. Nigga want to roll out with that late model.
Hey, I get you.
That's what I just said. If you can afford, you know what I'm saying? If you can afford Christina, why you want to get Betsy?
I mean,
well, you know that's how they call what they call old cars, Betsy. You know. Anyway, so
with the Betsy, bro.
Anyway, so Miss Jackson's little Instagram name was Mrs. Poindexter. So she was playing the sexy school mom, I guess. She boasts over 500,000 followers. So they made sure that they advertised her shit in the ad. Yeah, they made sure they put that out.
Hold on. Last name Jackson. She's married. She's married to her brother.
Good observation there, sir. You don't see the husband in this article. They don't even mention him. Then hold up. Then while all of a sudden would they kick her from the school if they didn't have a vendetta with her in the first place for bringing Tyrone up to the school? You got it, fam.
Oh,
nigga, is you Matlock, nigga? That nigga just did some Matlock type shit. You went in there and you dug deep in that there, boy.
Because I couldn't get off the Jackson.
Hold up. Her name is, yeah. I mean, there's white people.
Said Mrs. Poindexter. I said, hold on. How your last name Jackson and you came up with that corny screen name?
Look, she was trying to rekindle something with her husband. Bullshit.
Yeah, but
that is her husband throwing her ass out there on that motherfucker. She was trying to get him furthest away from the pimping, because she know what they'll do to him. She know what they'll do. She didn't want no inclinations that he had anything to do with it, because the story would have quickly changed to Tyrone pimping his wife out on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Good one.
Now.
That was a good one. Good catch there, sir. All right. This one's kind of tragic, y'all, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I guess it's probably highlighted and illustrated. You sent me this because this is some more of that palm-colored on palm-colored violence. Is that what this is?
Indeed, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Thank you. Pennsylvania woman charged with fatally shooting her children in the head. Damn, they don't even have to tell y'all who this was when you hear some shit like that. like niggas be too, little black kids be too fucking scared. Although there was a black kid that recently killed like everybody in the whole family, so I guess chalk one up for this side. We can't. It was one recently in the news. But a Pennsylvania woman has been charged with shooting her 2 children in the head, authorities said. Crescinda Bright, 48, was arrested Monday afternoon in Ambridge, where the fuck is Ambridge? In Ambridge, where cops in West Pennsylvania responded to a 911 call regarding the shooting. Interim Police Chief John DeLuca told the reporters at the press conference that the police found Bright's 2 children dead inside. A gruesome scene. I bet you it was. A criminal complaint obtained by the Post indicates that Bright had dried blood spatter on her clothes and dried blood on her hands when the cops responded to the residence. When asked if she was bleeding, Bright told the police she wasn't, adding that it was from her 2 victims. Damn, she came right out.
Oh.
She came right out with it. She ain't give no fucks. Beaver County District Attorney Dan Lozer said that a coroner has identified the victims as 16-year-old Kira Bright and 22-year-old Jasmine Kanata. Uh-oh.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Now,
I'ma come. Just
on.
give me a sec. Thickens, right? Hold on. Alright. She later admitting to shooting one of her children while they lie there in the bed, according to the complaint. She went downstairs and pointed the weapon at the second child, who pleaded with her not to pull the trigger, saying, "Please don't shoot me. I'm going to call the police." Did she say that? Are they like the weapon did initially fire, but Bright fixed the gun and then shot. So premeditated. The second one in the face. The woman's child was still moving, so Bright went up there to the other weapon before returning and shooting the child again because she didn't want the young victim to suffer. So, hold on.
Just let me just say this one point.
Please, give it to me.
Do you see how they called them grown kids children, and when it was the 13-year-old boy, they called him a teen? I just wanted to point that out.
But they always trying to make black kids old, even if you 7. You're a grown man if you 7. Nigga, where your job at? You 7. Let me see your ID and your social security card.
Hey, that go back to the slavery.
Yeah.
To slavery.
Yeah, trying to always bring up the height so they could be sold for more at market. You're right. But then sometimes the younger thing didn't help because they wanted riper, fresher slaves. But anyway. So 2 things. Are they trying to fake paint some compassion on this bitch in the article? Talking about she went and shot him again so they wouldn't suffer? I heard that.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Man, get the fuck out of here with that B shit. For real? So I heard that fake little she was a compassionate killer. All right. Yeah. That's what I get from that. Like, they thinking they pulling the wool. Hold on, man. I lost the goddamn article. This shit that disturbed me so bad. They trying to get this girl some motherfucking compassion. Shorty, you got the article pulled up real quick? My phone is getting froze. Okay, here. Hold on. No. Okay. I got it back. Because this was juicy. This was stupid. Is what it is. But we're gonna get to the bottom is because they also saying something that ain't being said. And if y'all want to see what this, she looked like old crazy ass bitch too. Check her out, don't she? Look at them eyes peeping up. Hey, the kid, you hit it, or hey, ding ding ding, motherfucking ding, you got it. There, Johans. Hey, that's my brother Yo in goddamn Minnesota. Say what up to my brother Yo. The kids is black, yo. The kids is black, yo. The kids is black, yo. You got it, yo. That was it. I was just waiting. I was waiting. So boom. So she went outside. So that was the fake. Both victims were shot in the head or the face, according to the complaint. Now that's a lot of contempt for your own children. That's a lot of contempt for your own children. Now, if you are a white woman who feel like her life has been ruined because she's no longer eligible for a white man because she got these 2 mixed babies. Come on now. Hold on now. Because I know firsthand, one of my supervisors, I ain't going to put her name out there, but she told me that she had put one of her babies up for adoption. So we talking this shit. And then she got 3 kids at the crib. So one day she tells me, yeah, I went and I stood in the back of his football and one of his basketball games and watched him play. He didn't even know I was there. I just watched him. And I said, basketball game.
Oh man.
You was cause she was super cool with me, right? So I could tell she done had a little chocolate slide. She done slid. She was a slider, right? So she had the half baby. Thought her whole little white card was revoked for the rest of her life. Her parents said, "You got to give that up. You'll never get a white man with one of those." Gave up the baby for adoption, man.
Medina.
Man, Cole fucking Medina. But you're right on time though, yo. I say the children was black. Wow, all this content. Look, Lados told reporters Monday that investigators were looking into it for no other suspects in the double slaying. They knew it was her. The motive for the fatal shooting was immediately unclear. Really? Bright was standing out.
Well, she said everything else. Why wouldn't she say that?
Bright was standing outside the home when officers arrived at the scene. She had earlier called the cops to the residence. The 16-year-old victim was a student at Ambrose High, according to the station, citing the statement of the district officials. This loss is sure to raise many emotions and concerns and questions on our entire school, especially our students, Ambridge Area School District said, adding that the counselors would be available for any students in need, blah, 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 blah. We are saddened by the loss of our school community, and blah, blah, blah. It's unclear if Bright had hired an attorney who would speak on her behalf. That's all the article, though. It don't say nothing else. That's that bullshit. So I say this: either the kids were black, like Yo said. There's another possibility. They was too close to black people. Like they probably both dated black people. Cause she said Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania is racist and segregated as fuck.
Yeah, you see how many articles we do from Pennsylvania.
That's right. It ain't nothing but cornfields and all of that in Pennsylvania. Cause I know I rode a Greyhound through that bitch from the tip to the other tip of that bitch, and it was a drunk man on the Greyhound clowning, fucking with me and Marlon and shit. Marlon got up, pushed the nigga, he hit the back of his head. The bus driver stopped in the cornfield. The dude got off the fucking bus and we never seen him again. In the middle of a cornfield somewhere out in PA somewhere. And the bus driver pulled off on his ass. Real talk, real shit. But anyway, yeah, mom said she was messing around with them chocolate Hershey's Kisses. That's right. But all I'm saying is, where's the demonization at?
Right, man.
Did they just skip over this whole story with the whitest of kid gloves? They did.
Man.
They even had the nerves to throw a tad bit of compassion in there for her.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
So,
for a murderer. Look,
man. If y'all don't understand what we dealing with, we're dealing with the propaganda arm of white supremacy. So we got the executive branch, the enforcement branch, the regular citizens, but none of that shit works at all without this propaganda arm, right? This news, TV, magazines, all this shit, that is essential for the bullshit that they push out there, because what it does is help fuck your mind up to not even believe your own lying eyes or your own lying ears. You begin to question what you know is real and what's fake, right? So in this story, it's not so much about us pointing out the evil behavior of we know who, because we know what they about, all the atrocities from slavery. But what this does is show y'all how this media works. That even in the midst of a killer killing, and I almost want to venture to say, yeah, they had to be. I think Yo had it though. I think they was mixed. Cause she looked like one of them white ladies that used to fuck with black dudes from the 70s and all that. She fucked with Tyrone. Yeah. Tyrone is her baby daddy.
What was their last name? Last name or something?
Hold on. Nope, they did not. So victim was 16-year-old Kiara Bright. Kiara, Kiara, yes. And 20-year-old Jasmine Kennedy. Jasmine Kennedy. So
know what that is.
So Kiara Bright and Jasmine Kennedy.
Oh, and then you had two different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, man. Listen, she came to this point in her life and she said, you know what? I'm not gonna get nowhere in life. I ain't never gonna get no man. I'm destined to Tyrone's. As long as they keep popping up, I can't never have Thanksgiving with them around. Like, and then they're gonna give me some babies, and they're probably gonna give me black babies. They're probably they probably already got black boyfriends, so she just seen it as the end of the world. I might as well end this shit now. I ain't got nothing to live for.
Right.
She had nothing to live for. It's over. I already fucked up, had the babies with Tyrone. Tyrone and Cleophas done left me.
Hold on.
Cleophas, yeah. Tyrone and Cleophas. Both of them was in Vietnam. One served from 63. Look, Cleophas served from 63 to 67. He got out right before the end, right at the end. You know, the other one did 2 terms. He was in the infantry, and the infantry. You know what I'm saying? He got out by the skin of his teeth. You know, she met them both. She met them both in Philly. In Philly, no. They actually met in Newark one time, but they moved. They had moved to Philly, and she was like, "I can't take this city life. Like they ain't accepted me in the hood like I thought. Like my short bob haircut and my braids that I wear sometimes just really ain't getting it." So her and Cleophas break up and shit. So she move out to the suburbs and shit. But you know, the 2 daughters and shit, because they didn't have a dad around, and they suffer from what you said earlier, the light-skinned thing, you know what I'm saying, the trauma. So they was just all fucked up. So they live with her out in the suburbs. And now she like, damn, I'm out in the suburbs. Ain't no Cleophases or Tyrones around here. So that's out. The only thing I got is Jeff and Brent. And they're not fucking with me because what she didn't say is they didn't talk about the grandchildren. She already probably got grandchildren, black ones too.
See, I wasn't sure. I was trying to. Now from the 20, I was like 20. Yeah, you might, but I wasn't sure, man. I was like, maybe she got pregnant, but I'm like, look. The 22-year-old Kira herself. Hold on, I misread that. Sorry. 16-year-old Kiara Bright and 22-year-old Jasmine Kanata. Kiara self-identifies as a male, calling himself Jeffrey Lozer. See, I totally skipped over that part. Sorry about that. So, in the plot.
Okay. So she's out in Mormontown, right? Because that's all that's in PA, in rural PA, is Mormons and shit. And no, what's the one? Run Springers. What's them? Not the Mormons, but the Quakers and shit. Yeah. She out in Quakertown. She was from Quakertown first off. She's from Quakertown first off. She went to the city during Rumspringa. If y'all don't know what Rumspringa is, that is the time that Quakers give their children to wild out in the world and decide if they want to live their life as Quakers or if they want to live a secular life. The reason why I know that, I watched the documentary. It's very good. So during Rumspringa, she went out. She decided that she was going to live secular. She got pregnant not once but twice by Tyrone and Cleophas. Thought the life was going to make it, but it did not. So she had to come back to the crib. trouble. She had to bring, and then she had to bring her girl who wasn't the girl, who was acting like a boy, and the 22-year-old who got pregnant by a black dude. So she had a black baby, grandbaby, and a boy girl son in the Quaker towns.
Done deal.
She couldn't take life no more. It's over. So you know what I'm going to do? See, because she wanted to get away with it, right? She only did it because she thought she was going to get away with it. Right?
Right.
I'm going to just kill them, bury them, maybe use like their butt meat for a stew or something. Well, I mean, the way she shot and killed them, man, that was pretty savage, don't you think?
Yeah, it was very sad.
Right, like she had plans on chopping them up and frying their ass in the skillet. I mean, we might as well put it on her. She already did the worst of the worst. So now here we go. Becky, she done moved out to Quaker land with the alphabet daughter, and then both by black men. And then the oldest one, instead of going to get a white dude like she really wanted him to do, so she would have some hope, she didn't do that. Her boyfriend's Chief Keef's cousin. And he be having on Instagram twerking and shit for money and shit. She don't like that shit. I'm just making some shit up right now. I think Cuz fell out the box real quick, man. Y'all let me know, man, if y'all got an idea on where this story where this story is going, cause I'm really mad at the fact that Shorty, they done gave Shorty some sympathy in the whole. Look, look at her one more time. I'm telling you, she looks like she done been with several black men in her life. She looked like that's blue. That's a blue bang in her hair right now in the black and white picture. That's a blue bang. That's a blue colored bang right there, right now. Hey, she be saying, "What up, though?" and shit like that. Like, she looks like one of them cool ass white girls too. Like she was back in the day. Like she was a cool ass white girl. Like that was the one y'all used to kick it with, smoke with. You know, like eventually hit sometime, but she was the cool one, that one with the car that always had the weed and shit. Yeah, that was her. That was her. Her name is Crescinda. Yeah, that she was the cool one. That was Chris, the cool one. You know, remember Chris from back in the day, Chris?
Chris?
Yeah, that was Chris. All right, man. Let me see if we got another one. Deceptive. Here we go with more divorces. Niggas relationships is dropping like flies these days. I don't know why this shit is so news. So what? Exhibit's wife of 6 years files for divorce after 2 decades together. Let's see why.
It happens.
The couple shares 10-year-old son. Their son Xavier tragically died 11 days after being born prematurely. That's fucked up. See, that would probably keep you together or make you even have another one. Then is it because Pimp Your Ride fell off? Nicole Youngs claims that against her husband, estranged husband's dumb shit. Listen, this ain't. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that nigga or his goddamn wife. Nigga, fuck that nigga.
At all.
Yeah, okay, just like I really didn't give a fuck about Lionel Richie either. Damn, you see the shit they be throwing up as news these days? All right. A Korean clothing company apologized after being called out for darkening a model's skin color.
Booyah!
Okay, well, the moral of this story is Asians keep shitting on Africans and y'all keep letting them. So stop. We got a million stories. I'm looking for the good shit. Tisha Campbell reveals that Tashina Arnold helped her get My Wife and Kids role after being told Damian Wayans didn't want her to audition. See? Classic light skin, dark skin.
There you go.
I see it. I see it coming. We don't promote that. Stop. Get out of here. No, quit it. All right.
But I knew that you was just gonna mention it and keep going. Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's why you send me so many. You know what's up. Let me see what else we got here, because we want to give them the juicy shit, man. If we can't use them as a teaching moment, then it kind of really don't make sense, because I can't teach a shit about somebody saying he was gonna get the role, but I was gonna get the role, and I said he couldn't get the role. I don't give everybody give a fuck about that, nigga. We fit. All right, let me see.
The teaching moment was don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe when it comes to that light skin, dark skin mess.
That's right.
Get involved with that. It's garbage.
No, not only that. No, I think the real thing that's going on, man. Okay, mom. I keep getting this emergency message. I guess something's going on from everybody, so I need to figure out what it is. So, but we almost done. I'm gonna get this done, and we gonna push it through and get out. But I think that the message for today is, watch the stories that you read in the news, because even when you read the mundane story and you thinking it's a feel good story to you, to kind of finally see somebody or hear somebody who done something heinous, and it's kind of like, man, the blame ain't even on us all the time. They be doing whack shit too. Well, even in doing the whack shit, when they report it, as you see, they ain't gonna demonize them like they are you. So I think we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves when we hear people doing crime. Because guess what? Tariq said this the other day, and I wanted to bring this up on the show. There is no crimeless society. Not black, not white, not Asian, not nothing. There is no group of people that does not have crime from within them. So with that being said, y'all can't be letting people make it seem like your whole group ain't shit because a little bass head on the corner then hit somebody and took their purse or something like that. And y'all need to start fighting back on this old fake ass Asian crime that's going on, because ain't nobody got nothing to do with that. But I mean, even when y'all see people like MC Light, man, post that type of dumbass shit on their timeline, call them out on it. They only posting it because ain't nobody said nothing about it. And guess what? If we start clapping back at these quote unquote celebrities and all, they gonna have to fall in line, because ultimately either they want us as fans or they don't. And if not, they just gonna choose side. And then either they're gonna show you this. Oh, well, I don't give a fuck about you and what y'all talking about, because y'all don't support me financially. So that means that they get their money from elsewhere. So let them go do that. And when they try to come back to home team, they don't have a place to go. So this is checkers, not chess out here, man. It's checkers, not chess. Y'all definitely wanna, and don't end up like old girl on the screen right there. You know what I'm saying? Probably having it good and trying to go do way too much to impress people that you don't know, that you don't even like. Think about that. Now, I'm not saying don't go buy yourself something new or feel good about yourself. I'm the king of that. Feel good about yourself. I'm the king of that. So
don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, don't get caught up in this materialistic society that we have, and make it seem like the stuff you accumulate makes you who you are. Right? Other than that, man, we had a smooth 45. I guess with the commercials, it'd be about 8-9 minutes.
But on that note, though, about just to piggyback on the trying to keep up with the Joneses, everybody was clowning Bow Wow, talking about he's broke because he was talking about that the new Rolls Royce truck or whatever looks like a Infinity truck. See, a Nissan or whatever. So basically, he like, nah, why don't you save your bread and go get something? You know what I'm saying? Do something else. And so then everybody started clowning him like, you broke. But he did try to flex though. when he was saying he was on the private jet.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that moment. But again, there's two things out of that. You know, society tries to hold you up to this fake ass standard, right? And he's in that game, so he should already know how it's played, right? So I mean, you know, like, how dare you, you know, try to start dropping knowledge and being schooling niggas now, when so long you've been perpetuating the bullshit. Now motherfuckers don't want to take you serious, and that's just a consequence. Not saying that people can't change. Obviously, he's growing and getting mature, and he should speak up, but he gotta kind of be ready for that same backlash too. Cause nigga, you was you ain't stunning like him, buddy. You don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all he been about. That's all he been about, is how much he got and how much he didn't accumulate it over his years. I've been rapping since I was 7. Blah blah. That's his whole thing.
That's real, though.
So, and you know, you on private jets and this and that, getting caught stunt here and there and there and there and there and there. You know what I'm saying? So, just like I'm putting myself out there, we putting ourselves out there, you got to be ready for what come along with that.
That's real, though.
Yeah. So this concludes another episode of Keep It P Podcast, where you never really know what's gonna happen. We just cover the news and break it down and try to keep it as P as possible.
It's possible. This your guy, TZ Von Savage.
Savage.
You can catch me, tzvonsavage.com. You can catch me on the Melanated People app.
Would you send me those links, by the way? I need them links too, again.
What's that?
So they can have your links too in the comment section.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And download that. They don't allow no Kuna Matatas. You smell me what I'm trying to tell you. Shout out Master P. He said, get your own. I'm on Pinterest, Black Holocaust, Fact or Fiction. Check that out. Maloha.
Maloha, my good people. Again, if you want to stream like this, I put a link in the description. It's a streaming platform called Restream. Go sign up. You get $10 off of me. You know, start your platform too. If you want to invest, start small. There's an app called Stash. I put a link in the description. If you sign up, you get $20 for the $5 that you invest. So that's a come up. I also, in the description, put a link to a tool that I use called TubeBuddy, and that will help you get views and that kind of thing, how I grew this channel and how I grew other channels and that kind of thing. So those things are there to help you. If you want to support the channel and the podcast, you can definitely grab some gear on that grab some gear link. There you will find sweatshirts, jogging pants, socks, stickers, shirts, a plethora of things. So support the channel. We'd appreciate that. Also, stream my music. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit. So go let's go leave me some goddamn comments and all that shit up in the shit. But otherwise, this is J Lava. This is Keep It P Podcast. We forgot to turn the phone on again. Do we ever want motherfuckers to call in? I don't think we want that. Cause look, I had got a Bluetooth speaker, right? To hook the phone up to, so when they come, so when they call in, we can just have them real loud. I don't need to hook them up to the audio and all that old shit. We just gonna have it all out loud, and we'll just have them do the damn thing. So maybe we'll think about that on tomorrow's show. Maybe we can do the lunchtime call in, see what motherfuckers is doing at work, if they want to tap in at work or something.
I mean, I say just always have it. You know, every show, just turn it on.
And y'all can always leave a message.
Phone number, man.
Yeah, y'all can always
leave a message.
If y'all leave a nice message,
you can leave a message, say what's on your mind. You can call anytime.
Matter of fact,
24/7.
If you say something that you want us to address on the line, say that shit, and we'll relay that shit back on the next show.
You heard me?
And it's just like that, like with a kitty cat with a bat, and y'all know what I got for you.
Take that.
How did you know? I do not know, Master. You do not know. You have been to the movies again, I see. Leroy, this is not a punishment. You have touched the final level. You knew without without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Okay, I was in this position, I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I've always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange. But I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 lakes. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I scored back, break, pump, fake. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it, it was faith.
All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. All of your misconceptions, you thought I ain't never gonna stop this shit, man. Me, baby, you crazy.
Look, I was once lost but found me. I had so many people around me, almost drowned me. It astounds me like the level of deceit when your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid, the thoughts get crazy or I put him on repeat. Thinking shit was all gravy but it wasn't really sweet.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit.
Even had a nigga try to rebrand my business on some clown shit.
Thought I would miss my blessings, my blessing. Baby, you crazy.
Look.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessing. The ultimate misdirection, you thought I would miss.
Look at man, now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money? Told you I ain't had your money yet, man. Fuck you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went on the day. I told you, motherfucker, I ain't got your money yet, man. Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? You ain't supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spend, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Check reparation, 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 check reparation. Talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody there's about to get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. Two step, come on. Two step, step. This is it, come on. This is it, come on. Two step, come on. Yeah, two step, two step, come on. Yeah, come on. Two step, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, come on. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, two steps, come on.
if time is money, minutes moolah. True. So you know I'm about to ask you like, what you about to do? I gotta go. Gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trippin'. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Bang my line, shawty, bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Shawty, bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later.